are here. We
Hello.
What?
and we are all back this week.
We're
So
all
let's
back.
start with that. We are all back this
We're all
week.
together again.
Garcia was, I don't know what I've done here. Garcia
All good.
was out and about, and
Yes.
now she
Yes.
is back. So all three of us, because this is going to be a new type of show, we're changing up the format. So those of you on the radio, you might enjoy it a little bit more. We're only going to play a couple of videos, but most of our segments now will be us listening to people write in about their problems and attempting to give them advice, and it will be interesting. That is all I will say. It's going to be an interesting show. So, before we get into the new format, however, we're going to go ahead as usual and introduce ourselves in case you're new here.
Yes, everyone. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. My name is Garcia. Welcome to our show. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. You can check out the replays of Not Your Typical Girl Talk on Radio Regent on Internet Radio every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We tape the show live right here on YouTube. And tonight, in hopes that we will soon be able to be live again on Instagram, make sure you're following us on Instagram so that you are in the loop. Not Your Typical Girl Talk is the handle. And of course, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Very important. Telly, sister girl.
Hey, what do you say? Hello, everyone. My name is Telly. I'm also a proud member of the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. What a week it has been. What a week, what a month, what a year, what a minute, what a second. So much has happened. Y'all buckle up your seatbelts. This is beyond a bumpy ride. This is just we've already blasted off into the abyss of God knows what. Oh yes, girl, the abyss. The abyss, the Odyssey. Where the hell are we? Only Jesus knows, and even God is like, y'all are on your own. I can't bother with you all anymore.
Listen.
But have mercy on us, Jesus, as we try our best to make sense of this ridiculousness. We're gonna try, girls. Sheba, tell these beautiful people who you are and set them up for what they're about to hear. Because wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So, welcome everybody to our new format. I am Sheba. They call me Sheba. I'm the final member of this amazing crew. We do have a lot that we are going to go through this week. Again, for those of you on the radio, let us know. Email us at notyourtypicalgirltalk@gmail.com and let us know if you like this new format because it's going to be so much better for you. But I'm going to go into the first video. So we're going to have two videos tonight, one in this half, one in the second half, and then we're going to have 6 different segments where I'm going to read about these people's ridiculous problems, and we are going to attempt to give them some sound advice. Yay. Let's do it. Okay. So in the segment that I'm calling hospitality, we have not done videos from this show in a long time, but this one we needed to do. So here we go, hospitality.
Amina, where you calling me from, babe?
Chicago.
Chicago, how old are you?
33.
33. What you do for a living?
I'm a hospitality. I work at a hospital. I do hospitality.
You're a hospitality what, honey?
I work at the hospital. I'm a hospital. I do hospitality.
You do hospitality. Okay. You have any children?
Yes, I have 7.
You really have 7 kids?
Yeah.
You gave birth to 7 kids?
Yes.
You're 33 years old?
Yes.
By how many men?
1.
Why are you not with that man? Are you with him? You're married?
No, I'm engaged to a different person.
Okay. You have 7 kids by somebody else and you're engaged. So why are you calling me?
Because my engagement is going left instead of right.
What?
It's going left instead of right.
So you're okay. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding. You have 7 kids by one man. What are your kids' ages?
14 to 1.
Give me all the ages, honey.
14, 12, 11, 8, 7, 5, and 1.
And all these kids are by the same man.
You can say that.
No, I want to
Hold
know the
on.
Amina, honey. I don't got time to play these grown ass games with you. Okay. So you have 7 kids. Are they all by the same man or not?
Some of them are.
How many men do you have kids by?
5.
Oh my god.
Amina, where you calling me from, babe?
Chicago.
Chicago. How old are
And I
you?
don't know why that part of the segment cut out because I had it. So the reality is she has the 7 kids with 5 different men,
Right.
not one. Not one that she claimed in the beginning.
Right.
5 different men, and now she's engaged to a 6th man and looking for a 7th man by coming on
Yeah, just in
Kendra G's
case.
She wants a backup plan.
So I knew she was lying when she said one because she's one. So we all knew she was lying.
Yeah.
When she said that, it was like, okay, girl, you're
Stop
lying.
it. Cut it.
So that's cool.
Cut it out.
And not even trying to make it seem like you're telling the truth.
Oh wow. Not the trying.
And then, can I just say, I'll be honest, any man that will engage a woman with 7 kids.
Yo, what do you do for a living?
Sir, you must really
really
dig her because
you really love those kids.
Does she seem lovable to you? She's
No.
literally
No.
on the show looking for another man while being with
Kendra
the man. Helping
yelled at her
take care
30
of 7
seconds
kids.
into the segment.
And then she can't talk good. Like she doesn't
good.
speak well.
Yeah.
She was like at first I thought she said hospice. I was like, what?
Yeah, I couldn't understand what she was saying.
You're working in a hospice or you
That's
need
what
hospice? Girl, right now you need to be in a hospice because clearly you're on your last wing. You're on the wings of the morning. Jesus. She's on the wings of the morning as my fellow.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem that I'm having. I'm having a real problem with the Kendra G show. And God bless her in her success, Black woman to Black woman. I love the success. But her show has become a dumping ground for undesirable Black women. Like that's what it's become. And the desirable ones are being drowned out by the undesirable ones. That's now what her market is. It's undesirable, toxic, sometimes not in shape. Just come on, like look how she came on the show. Not dressed up, not with her hair done, not with any makeup, not really trying to. Because at least if you come and present yourself, and then Kendra G feels like she's gonna help them find a man. No man wants that. I mean, she ran through 6 already that we know of. So imagine how many else she slept with. Because if she's got 7 by 5 and engaged to a 6, imagine how many she actually slept with that did get her pregnant.
Yeah.
Is that a woman you'd want dating any male in your family?
You should just stick
and
with
then
7 kids.
In a public scenario, like most women don't want to be seen as a 304.
No.
Most women, even women that don't want to be seen as a 304.
No.
You are up on this whole internet totally showing, hey, look at me, I'm a 304. I have 7 kids by 5 dudes. I'm engaged to one who wanted to marry me with the 7 kids. And then there's another, and I'm looking for another one because I feel that things may not be going too well with the engaged one.
The audacity of it all.
That's a 304. That's the definition. When you open up the Urban Dictionary, it's going to be her photo.
I'm done. I'm deceased. I'm done.
Yeah,
We've got nothing. We have nothing for you, girl. You just wasted the people's good time on Beyonce Root on the internet. Because I don't. If there's really another fool that crawls from underneath a rock that gets with this woman, he deserves everything he gets. I wish him nothing as well, because what are we talking about? But we move on. We move on because there will be more foolishness. Are we ready? We're gonna
Let's
dig
hear it,
into it.
girls.
We are gonna dig into. I've got my iPad. It's big. I can read all the words here because there's going to be a lot of foolishness. So moving on to the
Right.
next segment. I've read none of these, just so you know. So this is going to be new for me as well. They come out on Wednesdays, and I waited because I'm saving them for the show. However, I looked through them quickly and figured out what I would name them. So
Okay.
in a segment I'm calling Rochelle. Here we go.
Rochelle.
Usually, I'm not a violent man. All I ask is for my females to be honest with me. My mother lied a lot during my childhood, and I can't take it. I've been with Rochelle for a few months, and I moved in with her.
Okay, that's the first mistake, but all right. He moved in with her.
Okay, all right. I overheard her telling someone on the phone that she needed a break from me and she wanted to link up. I confronted her. She lied and said she was linking up for breakfast, not for a break from me. I saw red and I SMACKED her for lying. Oddly, she turned on the stove to fry fish. I was yelling at her when she spun around with the skillet and threw the hot grease at me. We slipped on the floor tussling, and she brought the skillet down and fractured my shoulder. She put hot, greasy knots on my head too. Couldn't fight back because of the hot grease. We forgave each other, but when I raise my voice, she heads for the stove to cook. She heats grease in the skillet, but doesn't add meat. I believe hot grease is her weapon of choice. I get nervous when she cooks. I refuse to be bullied like this, but I really like her advice. Sir, stop being a hobosexual because only a hobosexual would stay with Sir. Go and get a job and go and move on your own. This woman is abusing you, and you want to come on Beyonce's internet and ask how to stop this woman from throwing hot grease and knocking you out. Like go get a job in a home. This is a homosexual.
The full on definition. And here's the thing. I know we all know couples like this. I know a few. They're toxic with each other. They're really good people. But when you put them together, it's like water and oil. No pun intended about the grease. But they can't combine. They must stay separate because it's pure fire and brimstone when they're together. This sounds like that sort of couple because indeed smacking somebody isn't exactly the way to figure things out. Yes, okay, she lied to you, but there were other ways for you to figure it out. Sir, if you were a real man, you would have got up, packed up your bag and said, you know what, forget this, and you would go and get your own place, right, and stop being a homosexual. She beat the hell out of you because she doesn't respect you, because you haven't given her a reason to respect you.
I'll tell you
And
one
then,
thing.
but he did smack her. He said he smacked her. Then
Yeah,
he got. So that's also what you get. You decided to smack her.
Yeah, because why did you hit her?
Why did you hit her in the first place?
He shouldn't have hit her.
You need to control your anger. So what you need is anger management.
Especially when you're not paying the bills.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm on the girl's side at this point. I'm like, okay, girl, I'm team Rochelle. Go ahead, Rochelle.
Why are you hitting her?
And take that frying pan and continue to beat him.
It's her house. You're lucky she let you
can do whatever
stay there.
She wants. It's her house. You moved in. Move out. Wherever you were living before you met Rochelle, go back there. If it was the shelter, go back there. If it was Tanya, go back to Tanya. If it was your stepmom, then go to your stepmom, your brother, your sister,
grandma's
anywhere,
basement.
Wherever it was before, roll yourself back to where you were before and leave Rochelle alone. Because as long as you live there, Rochelle will always have oil and a frying pan, and that stove will be well hot. And you will get a beating.
I mean,
I'm Team Rochelle, guys. No.
what did he expect her to
He
do?
is a loser with
Sit there
no ambition.
Sit there and take the licks
You
when
moved
she
into her house.
when she had a weapon of choice.
And your way to resolve problems is just to smack women. What is she?
And there's no forgiveness for any of this.
Absolutely
I'm not.
No, they don't. They should not
They
be
should not be
together.
They should
Bye.
separate as soon as
Separate.
possible.
Right.
See you later.
End up
Like,
unaliving one another at this point. No.
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be with. And first of all, he smacked me, so that's the first part. But then, in addition to that, I beat him with hot grease. Then we forgive each other, and
Right.
every time he says that,
Yeah,
like, it's
that's
too much.
like a heroin
No.
couple.
toxic.
You know, like couples
Break
are on
up.
hard drugs and
Honestly,
they're so fucked up they don't know what they're doing.
Tyler
That sounds
Perry's probably been tagged to this story because this couple would do well with a Tyler Perry movie.
She got that from
Or
Tyler
a Tyler
Perry.
Perry
She
movie.
got that whole thing. Remember Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
One of the movies. It was
Yeah.
definitely
This is the
that.
same
Yeah,
storyline.
showed
Yeah.
her what to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't do drama.
No,
So
I'm not
break
doing
up
that.
and go
You're not
bye. Go
smacking
back,
me.
separate. Enough.
Just
Move
frying
on.
pan to whoop you with.
No.
Sir.
Well, this one, yeah, we're gonna move on from Rochelle because this okay.
Oh,
So this one, I read it while we were chatting, and yeah. So we're gonna go straight into it in a segment I'm calling Black Girl Magic.
oh,
Here we go. No shade, really, but I'm always seeing TikToks about Black women being so loving and magical. But we've been married for 3 years, and my husband's family doesn't like me because I'm white. That's fine, but I never thought my sisters in law would turn on our 2-year-old son because he's mixed. He's a child. He should be included in the family birthday parties and events, but they don't invite him anymore. My husband doesn't check them about this either. He's been going out without me too. I'm grown and I admit my past mistakes, and because of that, my son failed my husband's DNA test. But my son's real father resembles my husband, so no one should trip about it. His family got the DNA test behind my back, and I don't want the results to break us apart. How do I make everyone understand that we're still married, so my son is still our son? These loving black girl magical women are pulling my husband away from me. Advice.
as they should. I say black
Okay.
girls pull him some more.
Can I?
Really?
You know what's funny?
Yo, this is rough,
Okay, so
man.
I know she's white, so I can say the caucasity.
The
Um,
Caucasian.
So you're the one that's in the wrong.
Fully.
You went out, had a baby with another man, and trying to pass this child as if it's your husband's kid. And you want everyone to be like, well, they're married, and he looks like the other black guy that the father
That's such a
is.
racist thing.
So we should just all get along and sing
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Maya.
Because the real baby father looks like her current husband. That's such a white person thing to say.
It sounds very.
Sounds white.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they all look the same, so they all look the same. So
Yeah,
of course.
that
It's
is.
white. It's a white thing.
That's not okay.
That is not okay. Girl, I hope that they tell this man everything. Everything.
I'm sure they have already, and that's.
And you know what's also what is the fact that she wants to project her wrongs onto his sisters
Right.
and all and us as black women. Girl, you went and spread your vagina around and
Thank
are
you.
trying to pass off one child as another man's child, but
Yeah.
somehow that's the family's fault for wanting to make sure that that child actually is family.
Yeah, how is
Making
that,
it
how's that bad?
This is wild.
What did I
Like
miss? Explain that to me. How is that?
Wild.
How is that bad?
I don't understand how you easily walk around and say, well, yeah, they're in the wrong.
kind of weird too. Like some of these, I'm not saying like all white women, but I find that with some of the white girls that do like marry or date black men, it's like they have this like massa thing about them. Like it's like, well, we caught one. And if I caught one, I gotta hang on to him at all costs, like in the Django Unchained.
Oh no.
Where it's like the D is silent, so Django
no.
Unchained. Like they're like the Leonardo DiCaprio of the whole situation. And it's gonna hang on to that black person because they're like, look, I caught one. And it's like, yo, what is wrong with you? Let go of your weird hand grip and let this man live. The child does not belong to him, and that child deserves to know his real father.
Yeah,
so stop
this child is now going to grow up in a toxic environment.
Exactly.
Where
he's going to end up hating like his
loved.
own people, end up hating
and it's all because of her.
Yeah, like stop. Be a grown up and set yourself free. Tell the truth, like you said, if they don't know the truth already, and just move on with your life because you're looking like a total fool right now on these streets. But great for our show because we love this content. So, girl, that's our advice to you.
My advice is to leave this man alone and go raise your child. Son. Go find the real father and introduce your son to his real dad so they can build a relationship.
Why hang on to this man?
Because black kids need their black parent.
And we move on. Speaking of black, we're going to one of the blackest cities in the United States now.
Oh.
So, in a segment I'm calling Atlanta, here we go. Boyfriend told me he was in Atlanta for 6 months to train for the military.
Oh Lord.
We didn't keep in contact because he was in training, he said. However, he was a contestant on a YouTube reality TV show.
Stop.
This sounds like Pop the Balloon. But we continue. Hold on. He lied about having a girlfriend, me, and about having a son. He hooked up with a woman and was filmed traveling the city and living with her. He asked me not to watch the show. Oh, shit! No, it's not Pop the Balloon. It's another show. Hold on. He asked me not to watch the show. He was eliminated before the season ended.
Love Island?
Oh my God, I think it's Love Island!
Oh, I bet you it's Love Island. What?
And he says the romance on the show was staged. I followed the gossip blogs about the show, and he was eliminated because his DL lifestyle was exposed. He said that was part of the script because they're trying to shop it to the network. He's still in contact with these friends from the show. What to believe? Oh my God, that's not... What? First of all, I'm thinking, okay, there's a couple of crazy shows.
Yeah.
There's a couple of crazy shows. There's this new silly show called The Never Ever Met that's on the Oprah Network. It could be this. It could also be Ready to Love.
Oh, Ready to Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Okay. I think it's The Never Ever Met. Oh my God. Girl, why are you even asking us advice? First of all,
there's no advice to ask. So first of all, girl,
in the pudding.
He meant to leave you because he joined a show where he's going to find love. So it doesn't even matter. Oh, it was for the show. He didn't know anything was for the show when he decided to sign up for this to go find love.
Lord Jesus.
And he's still in contact, girl. Girl, this is the time for you to say no, bruh, and move on.
Move on. The man will want you. He'd rather be on a game.
How embarrassing!
Reality show.
Like, imagine you introduce this man to your parents, to your girlfriends, your guy friends, and then they're watching this show, and it's like, isn't that your guy?
First of all,
wow.
He's also the father of your son.
Wow.
Let's also start with boyfriend told me he was in Atlanta for 6 months to train for the military.
Yeah, that's stupid.
If my boyfriend says he's going to Atlanta for 6 months to do anything and I'm not with him, I'm sorry, Atlanta.
We're breaking up.
You know what Atlanta, you know what your reputation is.
Hey.
Atlanta, the D's and the
no
L's.
offense. ATL has some great things about it. but they also have a little bit of a reputation.
Right. And here's the thing.
You
If
know?
you're going to train in the military for 6 months,
Jesus.
like where did that come from? Oh, I'm
Yo,
like,
this girl
what?
is dim. This
Yeah,
girl
I'm
is
sorry.
dim as hell. Or maybe she's just very delusional and wants to believe whatever she's trying to believe. But girl, leave this man. Because he's already left you. So you might as well just let him go.
The second he got in his car and drove to Atlanta,
he has already moved on.
He had left you.
Publicly, because he's on the TV show. So the whole world saw him. Most of the world, anyway.
Yes.
And you're here trying to say, what do I believe? What do you mean, what do you believe?
What do you believe?
Here's the best part. Here's the best part. You can Google where training camps are.
Right.
From my understanding, there are no military training camps in Atlanta
I was
that I've never heard of, and I'm a former military wife.
Right.
I think I would know a little bit about that.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, like, where in Atlanta is this training base? Because
nowhere.
I'm like, wouldn't we all know of it?
Thank you. The only training camps that I know of is to be a Tyler Perry actor, or if you're gonna be like a cool, a gorgeous
or work in the tech industry,
or work for the nightlife.
Work in
otherwise, I don't see where military comes into that. This girl's a fool.
She's dumb.
Point blank, period.
Yeah, because
the girl is dim and does not want to believe the facts.
Most women would have said, if you're going for 6 months, oh, what base is this?
And you can absolutely communicate.
Yeah,
just so you know, you can absolutely communicate.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been most women, we like to engage and start to like stalk. That's what we do naturally.
Yeah,
we want to
ask
date. Like, okay, well, what's the name of this base? Who's gonna be there? Can I? When should I pass?
How many people are in the bunk? Yeah, when can I come?
When do we start to?
So I'll give you a week to settle down, and then I'll come
and we'll
stay with you
together in Atlanta
with our child.
Yeah,
with our child.
Yeah, and if I can't even live on the base, like I will live just outside of it.
Just outside of it. I'll rent. So let's get some deets going. Let's put something in the calendar. Let's buy some tickets. Instead, she just says, "Okay." Like you know what, Laura? No.
Yeah, that's
too hot. It's too much of a gorgeous evening.
It's so warm.
We're done. We're gonna move on. We're actually gonna take our mid-week break because I'm trying to squeeze in maybe a bonus segment in here.
I'm here for
we're gonna do our midweek.
I love that bonus.
Whatever we're doing, Garcia, I'm just gonna pass it over to you.
Yes, welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. Welcome to the show. We want to thank Radio Regent syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out the replays of our show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, pardon me, we tape the show live right here on YouTube Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to join us live. And go ahead, check us out on Instagram. Not Your Typical Girl Talk is the handle. Be sure to follow us there as well. Now, I know that we've been through a lot together at this point, but there is more.
There's more
to
listen to.
Yep. There is more. And this one is an oldie but a goodie, but when I saw it, we had to play it again because I think it is hilarious. So in a segment I'm calling Divorce, here we go.
So the reason why I'm getting a divorce, because when I woke up, it was my birthday. My wife didn't know it was my birthday. My son didn't know it was my birthday. I went to work. My co-workers didn't know it was my birthday. And my manager called me in and said, Mario. I said, I get in there and she said, happy birthday. I said, oh, thanks. Then she said, you want to get some lunch? And I was like, okay. And then she was like, you want to go back to my place? And I was like, all right. So I went back to her place and she was like, let me step in my room. I'll be right back. She got back 5 minutes later, and my kids, my co-workers, my wife was all there to say happy birthday with a cake, and I was on the couch butt naked.
Oh couch, butt naked.
So the reason
I don't know why the ending. Sorry, guys, I don't know why the
That's
ending
okay.
keeps playing out.
You're
But for those
supposed to read it.
okay,
Yeah.
And it's
perfect.
always
So those
joy.
on the radio, he was on the couch,
Yeah,
butt
but
ass,
naked.
naked, because
Waiting.
he thought he was going to be having a rendezvous
Yes.
with
With
his
his
coworker boss.
Coworker boss.
that thing never gets old. It never gets old. Like, sir,
Never assume.
do not.
Never assume.
Do not.
Everyone, if you could hear me, or as loud as the speaker and the microphones are of this show, never assume that whatever. Do not. Because
This
his
man got a
wife
whole divorce
and child or children came out and saw.
everything from head to toe and everything in between. Butt naked on his
Oh.
boss's sofa with his family, his co-workers, his
Yeah,
friends,
happy birthday,
the
dude.
manager. Everyone saw you in his birthday suit.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy B-Day.
Sure. Yeah, we got nothing to say. That one was just funny, and we're gonna actually move on because I do have a bonus one that is going to be very, very interesting. So we're gonna move on to the next segment that I'm calling the fight. Here we go. My boyfriend's mama accused me of stealing her WEED out of her purse, and we fought about it. Let me just pause here. So we're out here fighting our significant other's parents, their mom.
That's
Moms
that's a whole
and
new look.
girlfriends are fighting over WEED. I don't even know if I can say it on the show. Weed.
Mary
Weed.
Jane.
MJ, Mary Jane.
There we go, Mary Jane. So this is what we're doing anyhow. Let
That's
me
rough,
continue.
man. Wow.
We argue a lot about this. Sorry, we argue a lot, but this time things got physical. So my boyfriend told me to leave, as he should.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
Of course.
It's his house. His baby mama should be more important than his mama, right? Question mark. I lost the fight and the weed was trash. He's pampering her and ignoring me. Help me turn this around before it's too late. Okay, so let's start. Before you ladies go, I'm going to start with a couple of things. So you're pregnant,
Right.
still smoking weed,
Smoking weed.
Right.
and getting into fights with your boyfriend's or your baby daddy's mom
Right.
Right.
in his house.
Right.
And you feel that as a baby mama,
Right.
you should be important than his real mama, even
Right.
though you're a thief and you're endangering his baby by smoking weed
Right.
while you're pregnant and fighting.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I got it right.
Wow.
This is the essence of ghetto.
Yes, hope.
Wow.
I've always been, and I don't know, this is just me, but I don't actually promote fighting in public at all. And it's stupid. That's the first thing. Second thing, a harassment situation on your record
Doesn't look good.
doesn't look good. And then number 3, you're really going to be out here fighting an older lady with a baby before you
Wow.
for
Mary Jane?
drugs.
Like, but what is your life at this
Yeah,
point?
like it doesn't even make any sense. And then
She
you're
was really high
mad.
when she started boxing
You're
down the
mad
road.
that the baby father has taken sides with his mother, but you weren't behaving correctly, and you obviously stole the
stole
Mary
it.
Jane because you said it was trash. So you did steal it.
And you smoked it with your unborn child.
Unborn child.
And you want to say that he's a horrible person.
He's a horrible person.
Like, again, I don't know. I don't know where the audacity comes from.
I don't know. It's really sad.
I really don't know.
What bugs me is that it's going to continue because she's going to have this child.
Oh, yeah.
The poor thing will probably have some kind of, like issues with
Disability
asthma or
of some
disability.
sort, yeah.
And because she doesn't believe in insurance, she's going to start a GoFundMe page and be like, oh, please help little Rashad because little Rashad was born with a heart problem.
Oh,
and
not
now.
Rashad.
So I'm here like, yo, girl, you could have stopped little Rashad from getting heart issues in the first place. If you weren't smoking weed and doing weed is Mary Jane, unfortunately, is a gateway to a lot of other substances.
Yeah.
So, girl, if you're beating up this man's mom for Mary Jane,
for weed.
what are you gonna?
Mary Jane?
What are you doing for like the crack and the Snow White? What are you doing for the fentanyl and everything else? Are you like, girl? Get your life.
Yeah, I feel that
no.
This woman.
How do she turn the tip? There is no table.
There's
to turn.
no turning.
Go get some help. Get off the Mary Jane. Go to those places that teach you how to, learn something. And go to a school. Go to a school.
Go to a
rehab. Go to rehab
and...
your life and figure out. Get a life counselor. I don't know, but do better. You're gonna be a mom. Don't let your kid come into this world and this is the example that you're living before the child. If you can't get what you want, beat that person up or steal it. Then beat them up.
That's...
Why aren't you respecting your elders?
She doesn't believe
Wow. We're doomed.
And that's where we're gonna leave it. We are doomed because there's more.
We're doomed.
Oh God. Okay, there's more. In the next segment, I'm calling Expose Her. Jesus Father.
Oh Lord.
Here we go. Tiffany D and me. Tiffany D and
Me D
we
and
already
me.
started off that. Tiffany D, it's
Okay.
not, right? But sure.
Sure.
Tiffany D and me got engaged 2 years ago. On her birthday last month, she created a fake memorial page and obituary for me, telling her subscribers that I passed away from accidental carbon monoxide poisoning. Most of her fan base is overseas and sent her cash apps and gifts because she told them I was gone. I like the money, but I hate how she earns it. I'm not going to marry her. Should I expose her to her fans before I walk away? Question mark. I know all her passwords. What to do? You're both trash.
You're both.
Yeah,
trash.
you're both horrible people. Like what?
You're both trash. You're like, oh, I feel so bad as he sits in his Versace robe. Sir.
I know the password to the GoFundMe accounts and
you're both full of it.
Maybe I should just
Both
collect
of
the money
you.
before I leave.
Just get off the internet. Please. I hope that the FBI or the CIA, I hope someone finds you.
Well, there's fraud.
And just crepes you both
theft.
up.
There's a couple of charges there.
Yeah, like this is a real thing. I really hope that they crepe you up, both of you. Really?
I thought he was gonna say I found out that my girlfriend was doing this,
and he felt
and
like
I don't know if I
upset.
should report her or just tell everyone that she's fake. Like, what should I do? I thought that was gonna be the end of it. I didn't know that he was out here just fully enjoying
the life,
the spoils of the theft,
his designer stuff, his probably got a nice car, probably got some nice little place, a nice little 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom condo. Who knows? Oh boy, I'm done.
Yeah, that's
no.
Yeah, we say no, sir. No advice for you. The advice is that both of you should be in prison.
Both of you turn yourselves in. There you go. That's the advice.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the advice. We're moving on.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, because I had nothing. So, to the next segment that we are calling Toxic. Here we go. My ex was a toxic liar and cheater and I got away from him after 3 years of hell. Let me just pause there for just to say a note. Healthy people don't stay with toxic people for 3 days, 3 months, much less 3 years. So you're both toxic. So when you come on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet and say, I was with someone toxic, healthy, healthy soil would not grow toxicity. So ma'am, you were both toxic. I digress. He took our breakup hard and kept my personal items that had sentimental value to me, my childhood photos and my mom's jewelry. My mom passed, and those items mean a lot to me. Meanwhile, I met a new guy. He has a good job and he's serious about me. After 2 months of no contact with my ex, he promised to return my stuff if I went to dinner with him. He said he wanted us to part ways like adults. He really wanted to show off the new car some woman let him drive. So I effed him and hold on, I effed him in it and left my panties behind for her to find. I got my belongings and went to visit my new guy. We had relations for the first time that night. We used protection. But now I'm pregnant. I want my baby, but my new guy refuses to have unprotected relations with me, so there's no way to pin my child on him. This would be his first baby. He always uses protection, and I asked him why, and he said, because I smelled like another ninja the first time we did it, so he thought I was for the streets. I'm not, though. How to trick him to go raw with me before I start showing advice?
Girl, you're a hoe. Just give up. Just give up. Just give up. Like, you're the biggest hoe right now on this whole planet. Right now, the spotlight is on you. Girl, you are the street. You're the street. You're the mother of streets. You're the street great grandmother.
She's the architect of the street.
You're trying
girl.
to plot. Oh, how do I let him go raw on me? And that way, I just pin her. Girl, you're a hoe. Just admit your wholeness.
You know what?
And
Here's
walk
the
off
thing.
into the sunset.
You know how they say you don't want to know how the hot dog is made? You don't.
Biggest hoe.
Your favorite junk food, we don't want to see it being cooked. This is one of those scenarios. Sis, I didn't need to know your devious plan.
Biggest hoe.
I don't want to know.
You leave your panties behind.
You're ruining another dude's life.
And now the way she's
and you're saying that he's toxic.
He's toxic. Like, you're the one that went because you want your stuff back so badly. You went, slept with this man in his car, left your panties behind.
Because he invited you to dinner to end it in an adult way. You didn't have to sleep with him. You could have just went and said, yeah, I'm glad this is over. Bye.
Get your stuff and leave.
Thank you for my things.
Yeah, and bye. And then go to your dude. But no,
I wish this
in the
nothing.
same night you
nothing.
Sleep with a girl.
Wish you nothing. You are the street.
I cannot believe these women really sit and write this stuff on Beyonce's internet and really think we're going to be out here giving them real advice.
And the problem is that there are enough women that probably think right now that she's smart.
Oh, yeah.
There are probably some women.
The same women that look just like the one that was on Kendra G's show.
Yeah. Saying, wow.
What's a smart thing to do?
And don't worry, girl. You could totally seduce the other guy.
Get him drunk and
to be with you without protection. Don't worry.
Stay there. Ho.
Just
own your wholeness and move on with your life.
This is why we
leave the man alone.
This is why we have these problems. Toxic people saying that the other one is toxic when it's actually
the girl. Actually,
them. It's you.
Toxic and hellish. Oh.
Ask yourself, why are you attracting these toxic Toxic men.
Toxicity sees toxicity.
That's it.
Okay, and there's more. This one is going to take a second. There are slides. There are currently voice notes. I have not listened to it. I sent it to myself so that we could have this in the show. And so I am going to have to turn up the volume for some of this, but I'm just going to start with the headline. So in a segment I'm calling 25. Let's enjoy together. Woman exposes cheating partner who allegedly committed infidelity with over 25 women while she's pregnant. A pregnant woman identified as Sadea Sine revealed she discovered her child's father has been cheating with multiple women, putting her and her unborn baby at risk with unprotected encounters. With 1 month left in her pregnancy, she learned of 2 incidents in the last 5 days involving over 25 women. Despite the betrayal and lack of warning signs, she remains grateful for the revelation, seeks prayers for herself and her baby, and encourages women to prioritize their self worth. She thanked those who informed her, attributing the timing to divine protection. But there's more. You're going to hear some of the voice notes from the women who reached out to her. Give me 1 second. Come on, go down. Okay. Okay. So this is what she wrote, I believe, on Facebook. I'm going to go with Facebook. And sometimes you just get cheated on while pregnant. Never in 1 million years would I think that I would be making a post like this, but that this has been my new reality. I just recently found out that the father of my child has been cheating on me with multiple women, unprotected, putting myself and my baby at risk. I have 1 month left of my pregnancy, 2 incidents in the last 5 days, 25 plus women. This is another level of strength and adversity that I have been faced with. I'm making this post for all my women out there who can't do every single thing right with their partner and for their baby's best interest and still get an unfair hand. There were zero signs and I did not know he was living a double life. While it would be so easy to break down right now, my baby needs me more than ever and I'm actually grateful that this information was presented to me so that I can learn from this. Keep me in your prayers, keep my baby in your prayers, and I hope that all women out there love themselves enough to walk away and cut off things that do not honor the vision that they have for themselves. Regardless of how difficult the scenario may be, God will make a way. He always does, He always will. Thank you to the women who have reached out to me and let me know of this sick behavior. I'm truly so grateful for protection and divine timing. This is where it gets interesting. So apparently, he messages her.
Mm-hmm.
How can she puts this up? And his message to her is, yo, I know you hurt, but trying to air me out to Instagram is so immature.
Of course.
I already know what this guy looks like.
Of course it is.
I know
And
the kind of guy
there's
this is.
more. So here is girl number one that DM'd her. We met at Stats May 17. He had a friend with him, but I forgot his name. That's the night his window on his car got broken. Later, he invited me to his Airbnb, and we had relations that night. It was unprotected, and I got a test a few weeks later, and everything came back negative, thank God, because I had no idea he was sleeping with so many people. Girl, you just met him, and you slept with him.
She just.
So how would you know how many people
How would
slept
you
with?
know?
You slept with them
Yeah.
in within hours. I digress. He
It's
told me he was single that night and was flirting with other people as well. I know he's oh my God, the grammar. I know he's been trying to come up to see me a few times. Again, I'm so sorry. It actually makes me sick knowing a man can do that to the mother of his child and you gorgeous at that. Thoughts on the first girl and her nonsense. Exactly. We got no words. This is no words, people on the radio. So we're gonna move to girl number two. So how many times have y'all had relations? I met him on Saturday at a house party with the same homeboy she's talking about. Twice. They had relations twice. Up, here we go. Girl number three. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn this up because this is a voice note. Hopefully we can hear this. Is from girl number three.
Girl, I'm so sorry that you're going through this right now. I did not know anything about him having a girlfriend, let alone an impregnated girlfriend. I am so sorry about this. Hey girl, I'm so sorry that you're going through this
Okay,
right
apparently
now.
there's another one. Let me see if I can pause that one. Oh no, she only plays that one. Okay, unfortunately she only plays.
I am so sorry.
Don't. There's more.
He was telling me that he already had a son, that he was single. He
What the hell? Sorry. Hold on.
and he was telling me that he already had a son, that he was single. He
Oh, I guess that's the message. Okay.
like, you know what? And I told him to call him. He was like kind of like fighting me on it. Like I remember him like saying he didn't really want to use it and like kind of going back and forth with me. And I was just like, well, we're not doing anything if you don't use a condom. But I do have a feeling, and I can't prove this, but I do have a feeling that he took it off at the very end. Like we've been drinking a lot.
I. How many loose women are there? Let me just go there. How many loose? There's girl number six, but I'm gonna wait a second. How many loose women are there? Because all five of these women so far met him on the same night and
Yep.
are having sex with him.
Yeah.
You don't know his last name, you don't know his blood type, you don't know nothing about him. Did you even Google him? You
No.
haven't had time to do a
No.
background check. There clearly have been no STD test, nothing. And
Nothing.
now you're all in this pregnant woman's DM giving her this information for
Yeah.
why?
It's a great question.
Yeah, I'm
not sure
very, very, very disappointed in these women that I don't understand where this comes from. Like, why couldn't you?
Oh,
Why couldn't you be like, let's go on a date next week?
no, girl,
Like,
the time is now.
why did
Right
it happen
now.
in the same night that you met the person?
Just hook up now. It's
And
in
then
the
you
right
have
now
this pull
era.
that, oh, I need to go apologize to this woman. No, sis. And then you have no shame.
No.
Absolutely
Because
no.
you're giving her all the details. Because
Yep.
you're giving her for what she's pregnant. First of all, you simply say, you know what, I'm really sorry. I wish you the best, and I don't think you really want to know the details, sis. Um, just know, go get yourself tested or not, or whatever the case might be. But all of that extra information,
Yeah, like I don't understand what happened. And I know the hookup culture has ruined a lot of things for a lot of
a
people, but this
lot.
is an example of we need to learn to love ourselves. I don't know what it is. I don't actually understand why women are out here. Like you said, you don't even know his last name. Did you even go on his Instagram
No.
to see if he is a real person that he says?
He's even a man. He could be a transgender person. So,
Like
you're gone off
you
sleeping
did,
with God
and
knows who.
then you didn't use protection with someone you just met.
No, because they're in the hookup culture and the time is now.
Let's hear what girl number six had to say. Let me turn this back up and slide it over. Let's move over to girl number six.
So I left it at that because I was already getting those signs. But truly, I apologize from my end just because I didn't do my due diligence to ask those questions. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I appreciate you even apologizing, but clearly your intuition was telling you something, you know? Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah. And so, where did y'all have sex? We were in the car. You did it in the Bronx. Yeah.
With stranger man. With stranger man. With stranger man. If my daughter, if I can't even with stranger man. So, and then you're giving this woman all of these details who, again, is pregnant. Anything
Right.
can happen. Her blood pressure rises.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything happens to her and this baby because all of you women, and people are like, oh, one person was like, oh, I love the fact that these women are just, so sweet to her. What else are they going to be? What else are they supposed to be to her? First of all, she doesn't even need to know some of these details.
No, she does not.
She does not need to know.
She's pregnant.
Need to know. She's got enough on her plate as it is, just trying to have a
Again,
healthy birth. She doesn't need to know.
Yeah,
all
we
this.
don't need to know how the
No.
hot dog is made.
I don't know. I think that these days too, everyone's so desperate to have their voice or their message heard because she put it out there.
Right.
Now, even if any of these girls heard it, they did not have to go out of their way and say, "Oh, let me attach myself to this because I want to be Insta famous" or whatever reason it is. It's like, first of all, I don't know. This last half of our show is like the whole enterprise.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
for sure what's going. Everything so far has just been showing women in the worst light. Like, girls, come on.
Yeah,
You just met this
Do better.
man. He
Do
could have
better.
been a
That's-
psycho.
I am very
Like,
concerned.
yo, he could have
about...
poisoned you. He could have like kept you hostage. Like, we're living. This is not the 1930s or something. Like, where everything was
Yeah.
sunshine and lollipops. Don't you even that alone? Like, you fear for your own life? Like, come on, man.
I don't even like to let people into my home, much less into
more.
my nether region.
Girl.
I don't even like people to know where I live,
No.
where me and my child reside, where my
Thank
child
you.
I don't need
teacher
anyone
has
to know where I live,
Thank
where I
you.
much
work,
less to enter
where I go to
enter
church.
me.
I don't want
Thank
anyone
you.
to know anything because it's like, yo, I want to keep myself private. I don't need the world doesn't need to know your whole personal business. This man winks at you and you're already naked in the bed.
Because in order for him to have,
In an alley?
listen, is he a piece of crap? Yes, we can agree to that. But in order for him to
absolutely,
have
but yo.
relations with 25 women, there
You
were
have
25
consent.
women willing to give it
They're
up
all willing.
so quickly.
They all just said, sign me up. Yep, I'm here for this moment. Let's do this.
Stranger man.
Girl. And then they're like, I'm looking for a guy that's like, takes things slow. I was like, take things slow.
I'm looking for a man that can do all these things. I'm like, sis, you're out here looking for a man that is in the same room as you.
Same room.
Because
same
you
And
didn't-
then you want to tell this pregnant woman about all the things. Sorry to cut you, Car, but here's the thing. The one that was talking about, we were going back and forth about whether he wanted to use a condom. What is there to go back and forth about?
Why are we going back and forth?
And I believe that's a full-on lie. Like, I just...
Do better. Do better. Do better. Do better. Like, ladies, seriously, do better. Our bodies are literally our temples. Why do you want to give it up to any Tom, Dick, and Larry?
Tom, Dick, and Larry. Like,
that winks at you.
Dude down the street.
Get to know the guy for at least 2 weeks, nah?
La Jesus.
That jingles a car
already
in your
underneath
face.
them.
Like, come on, like 25, he's able to do this
Trash,
with
man.
25 different women. Like, come on. Yeah, he's trash, but we got to be trash too. These women are trash too.
Girl,
You just met him.
honestly,
You don't know
we're doing a
anything
bit
about
worse.
him. You don't know anything about him.
These women didn't vet or ask questions.
No, they just said, "Yep,
because
let's go."
If they did, they would have seen, oh, he's lying.
He's lying.
He's a liar.
Y'all that desperate? You need it that bad?
Like, we got no more. We got a minute to wrap this up, and we're done. This is a welcome to the new format, guys. This is what you're gonna get. This was another level of stupidity and hold up. But before we go, Kelly is going to take it away.
Got like 40 seconds.
Y'all, I'm just sticking to the script. We want to thank Real Regent. Syndicate through iHeartRadio. Check out our replays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. We tape live right here on YouTube on Wednesdays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram, where you can see all of our mini clippets. You will laugh, you will cry, you will sort of question humanity like how I am right now. So be sure to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. Listen, y'all, it's been real. We're going to keep fit. We're going to have fun. We're going to protect ourselves. I hope y'all do the same. We got Karsia. I'm Telly. We got Queen Sheba. Till next time, y'all. Lord, be safe. Bye.